Have you ever wondered what happens when a neighborhood tyrant finally meets their match in the most public way possible? Let me tell you about Linda Harper, the iron-fisted queen of Willow Creek, whose reign of petty terror ended in handcuffs at an airport baggage claim. For 3 years, Linda had ruled our cul-de-sacs like a dictator with a tape measure, her HOA rulebook thicker than a Bible and twice as sacred. As the newest guy in the neighborhood, I became her favorite punching bag from the moment I moved in. It all started when I dared to plant a little cherry blossom tree in my front yard without filling out her precious landscaping forms. Barely a day passed before Linda was at my door, clipboard clutched like a shield, her face a mask of smug superiority. "Excuse me, Tom," she said, her voice syrupy sweet but sharp enough to cut glass. "Did you get approval from the architectural committee for that tree?" When I admitted I didn't know the rules, her eyes gleamed like she'd just hit the jackpot. "Well, I'm afraid you'll need to remove it immediately. Oh, and there's a DO Law 200 fine for unauthorized modifications." Her smirk screamed she lived for this. From then on, Linda was relentless. My grass was half an inch too long, fine. My trash cans lingered curbside 10 minutes after pickup, another fine. My Christmas lights went up a day early? You guessed it, violation notice. Each one came with her signature smug grin, like she was auditioning for neighborhood VY lane. At HOA meetings, she'd parade my infractions like trophies, warning everyone about problematic homeowners who threatened property values. The other board members just nodded, too spineless to cross her. I gritted my teeth and paid the fines, but every interaction with Linda felt like a personal attack. She wasn't just enforcing rules, she was waging war. Then came the day we ended up on the same flight back from Chicago. I'd been at a work conference. Linda, I later learned, was citing her cousin. Spotting her in the priority boarding line, I sank into my seat, praying she wouldn't see me. No dice. "Well, if it isn't the neighborhood rebel," she called out, loud enough to turn heads. "I hope you're not smuggling any unapproved garden gnomes." I forced a smile, popped in my earbuds, and counted the minutes until landing. For 3 blissful hours I dodged her. But at the baggage claim, fate had other plans. We both stood by the carousel, watching suitcases trudge by. I spotted my black roller bag and stepped up to grab it. At the exact same moment, Linda lunged for it, her perfectly manicured nails clamping onto the handle beside mine. "That's my luggage," she snapped, her tone sharp enough to slice through the airport din. I sighed, already exhausted. "Linda, this is my bag. Look, my luggage tag's right here." I pointed to the red tag with my name and number in bold. She squinted at it, then glared at me like I'd insulted her. "That proves nothing. Anyone can slap a tag on a bag. This is mine, and I'm taking it." She yanked the handle hard, nearly wrenching it from my grip. People started staring as we played tug-of-war over the suitcase. "Linda, come on," I said, keeping my voice steady. "Yours probably looks the same. Just check the tag, it's got my name and address." But Linda didn't do reason. Her face flushed crimson, and she pulled harder. "Don't you tell me what to do. I know my own luggage. Let go, or I'm calling security." I tried one last time, desperation creeping in. "Fine, let's open it right here. If it's yours, I'll back off. If it's mine, you wait for your bag." That only made her madder. "Open my personal belongings in public? I'm the president of the Willow Creek HOA. I demand you respect my authority." I couldn't help it, I laughed. "Linda, your HOA crown doesn't rule the airport. This is my bag, and your title means zilch here." That laugh was the match to her gasoline. She let out a screech that stopped the entire baggage claim. "How dare you? Do you know who I am? I could double your fines. I could slap a lien on your house." Her grip slipped just enough for me to pull the bag free. Panicked, she lunged again, shovying me hard in the chest. I stumbled back, nearly tripping over someone's duffel. Gasps rippled through the crowd. A woman stepped forward, voice firm. "Ma'am, you need to chill. You just assaulted him." Linda whirled on her, jabbing a finger in her face. Stay out of this! This is none of your business! Before she could escalate further, an airport security guard strode over, radio crackling. We've got a situation at baggage claim 2. Need police backup. Linda's eyes lit up at the sight of him. Finally, someone with authority! This man stealing my luggage, arrest him! The guard glanced between us, then at the growing crowd. Ma'am, lower your voice and step back. But Linda was too far gone. She grabbed for my bag again, practically climbing the carousel. That's my property! He's a thief! The guard tried to steer her away, explaining they could sort it out calmly. That's when she lost it completely. She swung her designer purse, smacking him square in the shoulder. Get your hands off me! My husband knows the airport director! You'll be jobless by sunrise! The guard's face hardened. He grabbed his radio. Police to baggage claim 2 now. Subjects violent. As we waited, Linda kept ranting, threatening everyone, security, bystanders, even people filming on their phones. Stop recording! I'll see you all! When the cops arrived, she flipped a switch, her voice turning saccharine. Officers, this man tried to steal my suitcase, and the guard attacked me. They weren't buying it. Ma'am, witnesses say you shoved this man and hit security. One cop nodded at the bag. Let's see it. I unzipped it right there. Remy's shirts, laptop charger, conference papers, all undeniably mine. Linda's face turned a shade of purple I didn't know existed. When asked for ID, she scoffed. I don't need to show ID to some podunk airport cops. That did it. An officer pulled out handcuffs, voice flat. Linda Harper, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, assault, and obstruction. As the cuffs clicked shut, her jaw dropped. This is outrageous. I'm the Willow Creek HOA president. They didn't care. She sobbed and screamed as they led her through the terminal, still shouting about her HOA clout to cops who couldn't give a damn. 3 weeks later, I sat in the courtroom, watching justice unfold. Security footage and phone videos had captured everything: Linda's shove, her purse-swinging attack, her unhinged threats. The judge didn't mince words. Mrs. Harper, you're guilty of disorderly conduct, assault on airport personnel, and resisting arrest. You'll pay a due law $3,000 fine, serve 200 hours of community service, and complete anger management. Linda's perfectly made-up face collapsed. But the judge wasn't done. You're also on probation for 1 year and barred from serving on any community board, including your HOA. She gasped like she'd been stabbed. Your Honor, that's my life's work. The community needs me. The judge's stare was ice-cold. Maybe a year off will teach you what leadership really means. As Linda slumped, her pristine hair falling over her tear-streaked face, I felt a rush of relief. After years of her petty tyranny, the neighborhood was finally free. And as I walked out of that courtroom, my suitcase long since reclaimed, I couldn't help but smile. Sometimes, the universe has a way of balancing the scales.